And before we begin this afternoon's presentation, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the original caretakers of this land, the Camaragal. For thousands of years, the Camaragal have shared a very special connection to the land, the water and the community right here in Sydney Harbour. Here at Taronga, we want to share that connection with you by introducing you to some of our seals. All of our seals that you're going to be meeting this afternoon, they're either rare, rescued or have been relocated, and these seals are Taronga's very special ambassadors to the wild. That does include the very first seal that we're going to be meeting. This particular individual goes by the name of Abel, and he's known as a New Zealand or long-nosed fur seal. Why don't we make Abel feel very welcome?
Oh.
Abel, being a New Zealand or long-nosed fur seal, is actually the most common species of seal that we find right here in Sydney Harbour. There are particular individuals that live on the steps of the Opera House as we speak, but they can also be found all around the coastlines of New Zealand, hence their name. But did you know that we all have something in common with Abel? Have a look at your hand. Thanks, Dave. Let's check out this flipper of Abel's here. Now, inside Abel's flipper is actually the same bone structure that we have in our hands. Even though his flippers might look a bit awkward, they do allow him to move around quite easily. So let's have a watch as Abel goes for a bit of a walk for us this afternoon. You will notice very shortly, Abel will tuck all of his flippers underneath his body, being able to rotate his pelvis, making easy work of the stairs. Good job, Abel. But of course, we all know that seals do their best work in the water.
Ooh.
Swimming like this is known as bowing or porpoising. This is a really energy efficient way for a seal to travel when they're chasing prey or evading a predator. Abel can maintain this top speed because he takes a really quick breath of air every time he reaches the surface of the water. Now, seals, they make fantastic predators in our oceans. There are, however, other predators out there, often getting a bit of a bad reputation, but they are an important predator to keep the balance of the ocean. I think Abel's giving everyone a bit of a clue as to what I'm talking about. Just shout it out if you know what that looks like. That's right. Abel's famous shark impersonation. Now, while Abel makes a great shark in our pool this afternoon, he is showing us a natural behaviour known as thermoregulating. There he goes. Abel, being a fur seal, has two really thick layers of fur that keep his body nice and warm through the cooler months. So to cool down on a hot day, he can stick his hairless flipper out of the water, catch a cool breeze and cool down his entire body. Abel's currently weighing in at about 97 kilos. He's a very powerful animal, particularly through his upper body, so much that he can support his entire body weight.
Whoa! Wow!
What a way to start things off this afternoon. So me and Abel, we've got one thing left. He already knows what we're about to say. One big wave goodbye to everybody.
Bye-bye.
Please now welcome out to stage this time, Keeper Reed is joining us here with Cisco.
Thank you very much, Dana and Abel. Didn't they do an awesome job?
Yeah.
Well, this gorgeous boy with me is Cisco, and he's a very different type of seal to Abel. He's a California sea lion, and as the name suggests, these guys are native to the California coast, but they can be found down in Mexico as well. They're one of the most recognised seal species around the world. Cisco was actually born at a zoo in the Netherlands, and he came to us as a 2-year-old. At 12 years old, he is a teenager still, but he's weighing in around 250 kilos. But today, he's out here to show you all the life of a seal.
Ooh. Oh.
There's a house built out of stone. On the floor is what is new,
Ooh. Oh, swimming. Oh. Ah, so fast. Ah. Ah. Ooh.
The life of a seal in the wild isn't always easy, and human impacts are one of their biggest challenges. Cisco, you did a beautiful job today, buddy. I've got a big bucket of fish for you. Didn't he do an awesome job?
Yeah.
Well, you may have noticed just how easily our seals catch fish when we throw them. And that's because of their amazing whiskers. On the count of 3, I need everyone to shout out whiskers and watch Cisco's nose. See if we can get it back up there. Up you go, bud. Yeah, we'll try that again. Good boy. All right, you ready, sis? Over you go. Good boy. All right, on 3, whiskers. 1, 2, 3.
Whiskers.
Good boy. On the end of each of those whiskers is a tiny sensitive nerve fibre, and that's what helps a seal like Cisco to navigate through the ocean. Cisco's got a really healthy diet. He packs away about 12 kilos of fish a day. But Cisco, what happens when that seafood runs out? No, you don't rub your bottom. What happens when that seafood runs out? We're not sure. No. It is very sad. Unfortunately, the demand for seafood is pushing oceans and marine wildlife to the brink. And it's getting harder and harder for Cisco's wild cousins to find their food. And often there's nothing there. No. But there is something that we can do about that, right, sis? Yes, that's right. Your choices matter. The next time you're out shopping for seafood, choose MSC. The Marine Stewardship Council is an international not-for-profit dedicated to a healthy future for our oceans. The blue and white MSC blue fish stick under here is a guarantee that your seafood is sustainable. Now, sustainable seafood means more fish for seals like Cisco, more for us to enjoy, and more life in our oceans. So next time you're out shopping for seafood, choose MSC, that one there. And you'll be able to keep an ocean full of life, and that makes Cisco a happy seal. Very happy. Cisco, you've done a really good job today, buddy. We are going to wave goodbye. And welcome up next to our seal friends. This is Bondi here with Annie.
Thank you, Kikuri and Cisco. Didn't they do a great job? So this handsome boy, like Abel, is also a long-nosed fur seal. Bondi does have a little bit of a different history though. Bondi was actually found on Bondi Beach. He was weighing 8.9 kilos. He was about that big. Had a large open wound on the side of his body. He spent 4 months at the hospital here at the zoo where we cared for him. Now, due to his size, lack of life experiences, and the fact that by then he was very imprinted on us, he was not deemed a suitable release candidate. So he's been a great ambassador for all these species, so good that he's actually fathered 4 puppies. So he's done a great job. Oh, okay. So part of looking after our seals means teaching them behaviours, and Bondi, like all of our seals, if he doesn't wish to participate, he doesn't. Training takes a lot of time and a lot of trust. Some of the behaviours they learn can be really simple ones, like a mouth open. This helps with vet checks. He's got a great set of teeth there, good boy. Other behaviours they learn can be a little bit more complicated and also quite challenging. And Bondi is going to demonstrate one of these behaviours for us this afternoon. It's called the high bow, and that's where he dives into the water and touches his nose on that buoy above the pool. Now, while there are no buoys floating above the water surface out in the ocean, leaping out of the water and changing directions is very much a natural behaviour and a very important one when they're evading predators. Now, Bondi's in position, and this is where I'm going to ask for everybody's help. On the count of 3, if you all can throw your arms in the air and as loud, call out the words jump Bondi. Can you do that for me? Yeah. Excellent. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Jump Bondi!
You all did a great job. Bondi, you look a little bit comatose there. Was that loud enough for you?
No.
No. Okay, guys, let's try it one more time and give it all you've got on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Jump Bondi! Oh, there we go. Wow!
Good job. And no big splash for the front row. You guys got lucky. We really appreciate everyone joining us this afternoon. Please stay in your seats as we're going to come out for our final farewell. Remember everyone though, when looking for seafood, which tick are we looking for? The MSC. And that way we can all be champions for the wild. Thanks everyone, have a great day.
Bye-bye. Final.